So, what happened? Great. Let's hope this trip to that putrid dump is worth it. Especially since we're going to the Ratway. The smell there just makes me want to vomit when I think about it. I've been trying to find the right moment, but... Here, I got this for you. What's the plan?
What do you think of this place?
Who would want to live here? The downright stench here. Not to mention just about everyone looks nervous. Probably because the city is riddled with corruption, not just because of the Thieves Guild. Don't get me wrong about the Rift, though. I do love this hold in general. Just not the main city.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby? I've gotten us this far.
This far? We're living in a sewer. You said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
You worry about bashing people's heads in. I'll worry about the guild.
That's the last of them.
Sorry. Sorry.
Ah, now you must be lost. Best you scurry off while you're able. The rat way, well, it has a habit of swallowing up the uninvited.
The Dark Brotherhood requires your services.
Oh, I see. Well now, how is Astrid doing these days, huh? Tell her to stop by sometime. We can have a drink. Catch up. Ah, but we can discuss that later, yeah? What does the Brotherhood need?
What can you tell me about this?
Let's see. Where did you get this? No, don't answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member. Worth a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you'd better believe.
Will you buy it?
Buy it? This? An Elder Council amulet? Oh yes indeed. Oh, wait just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide, as per our standard arrangement. You bring that back to your lovely mistress, with my regards.
Yes?
What's on your mind?
Growing up back on the island, I barely left the castle. Most of my knowledge from the outside world came from books. However, most of even that is sadly out of date, by at least several centuries. Talk about a fish out of water. That's why I need you to show me around this wonderful land. Be a good guide for this old relic.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
To tell about it.
Crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold.
Do you have a moment?
Sure, what is it?
So, it looks like Amaund is part of the Elder Council. Not surprising, honestly. With the whole white gold concordant, even the Imperial government has been turned on its head. I would assume a lot of people on that council don't agree with where their emperor is going, with appeasing the Thalmor and such. So, what's on your mind? Every corner of Skyrim seems to hide a surprise, doesn't it? Or a bandit. But hey, that's half the fun. Let's see what's next.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments, or grow back that missing limb with my genuine Valma blood elixir.
Exotic
Protect
ingredients.
yourself right.
I have
Buy
them all.
armor from Grelka.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Genuine Valma blood elixir for
Fairest
sale.
prices.
Live
Buy
for
some armor and live
thousands
to
of
tell
years.
about
Jewelry
it.
with
Other
legendary
people's stocks.
Argonian.
Good, you're back. Well, what did Mallory have to say? Is the amulet authentic?
Yes, and specially made for members of the Elder Council.
The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motierre, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet?
He was. Here's a letter of credit.
Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to. Now then, I hope you have something nice to wear, because you're going to a wedding.
A wedding.
Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride. Oh yes, you've got to kill the bride at her wedding. And they say romance is dead.
Who's the target?
Her name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar, which is exactly what we want. Vici is likely to address her guests frequently, as is the wedding custom. Kill her when she does that, and I promise you a significant bonus. Now go, and give my best to the bride. Off to Solitude with you. Time to give the Emperor some real motivation to visit Skyrim.